Have you ever been at a wedding reception and willing to duel for a woman's affections? Dating as far back as the 14th century, Bavarians have been settling disputes such as these using Fingerhakeln, also known as finger wrestling. Finger wrestling is a very famous sport in Germany that holds a lot of cultural value. And we are going to examine how Fingerhakeln has evolved from a part of everyday life into a sport. First, we have to understand its origins. In Bavaria, men would settle arbitrations through Fingerhakeln. Whether it was at wedding receptions or opulent wakes, men would duel for women's affections. And knowing where the sport comes from allows us to really understand what it means to Bavarians and allows us to appreciate what it is. When preparing for these competitions, competitors will train very hard. They will do one-finger pull-ups, one-finger weight lifts. They can crush tennis balls with their hands. According to Time Magazine's finger exercise, competitors may even tug a 4.5-ton truck using one finger. However, some competitors believe that nature trumps nurture. And according to Hegel in Move Over Every Other Sport, Finger Wrestling is Here, one competitor proclaimed that having a fat finger provided a very big advantage because you could have a better grip on the band when you tug. Traditional clothing is often what competitors wear the day of competition, and according to Morning Edition's Alpine Championship attracts finger wrestlers, competitors are often strutting around in lederhosen, which is Bavarian shorts, suspenders, and it's often accompanied by a green felt hat with a red feather. Some competitors even put magnesia chalk on their hands in order to help them have a better grip. When the matches are conducted, contestants are separated by weight and height, with the heavy set being around 200 pounds. According to Schuss's Deutschland's Verrückteste Festival, all you need are 2 hands and a leather band. Competitors will sit across from each other at a table, and when the umpire says "Auf," they will each stick their hand in the leather band and tug as hard as they can. Some competitors strain themselves so much in these deadlocks that they will start bleeding. It is very intense, and you can see how much these contestants fight for that win. Nosebleeds, broken fingers, lederhosen, they all encompass what Fingerhakeln means to Germans. And because of Fingerhakeln's roots in Bavarian tradition, it's easier for us to understand its relevance to Germany's modern culture and the way that it has risen in these sports. The Fingerhakeln hymn is, "Yes, I'm doing Fingerhakeln for the bones that it breaks, for the pleasure that it makes, for the courage that it takes." What began as a way to settle disputes has evolved into a way to celebrate Bavarian culture for years to come.